A tax increment grant, a TIG, is pretty simple. Actually, it's a subsidy to a developer equal to all or part of the property taxes they would otherwise owe as a project is built for some period of time. So a subsidy, a property tax cut for a period of time. So I'm going to ask each of our four speakers to give us a short preview of what they're going to say. Alexandra Sirota is our first speaker. She's a budget and tax whiz with the North Carolina Justice Center. What is the one takeaway in a few words that you hope to leave us with today? Alexandra, can you take it?
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for having me. I think what I hope folks will walk away from this conversation with is a realization or understanding or commitment to the fact that these are taxpayer dollars. The grant being requested are your taxpayer dollars, and they can be better spent on your priorities if they're part of a process that's community-centered and guided by our elected leaders and public process, not by private developers.
All right, that's great. Thank you. Next up is Vicki Adamson. She's one of our county commissioners, currently the vice chair. Same question to you, Vicki. One takeaway in a few words.
The big takeaway I want to get this morning is right now for the Wake County Commission, our top priority is vaccinations. We did receive a presentation from Barnard Gaylord. We have done very little with it at this point. We are looking at it, but that's as far as we've gotten. The last takeaway I hope you'll get from my slides is the magnitude of economic development and activity we have in Wake County right now.
All right, that's great. Thank you. Wanda Hunter is a community leader in Southeast Raleigh, and she's one of my colleagues, volunteers in the Wake County Housing Justice Coalition. Wanda, one takeaway from you in a few words?
The one thing I did want to say is that in the midst of a pandemic and unprecedented times, the last thing that we need to be focused on right now is issuing corporate welfare to somebody who's already wealthy off the backs of working class people. And I think our representatives, as Ms. Adamson has already stated, should be focused on a people's first approach to the issues that we currently face right now.
Got it. Great. Thank you. And finally, Kristen Beller is a teacher, current president of the Wake County Education Association. Kristen, your one takeaway when we think about TIGs.
Public tax dollars are to be used for the common good. And so when we give our tax dollars away to developers, it limits our county's ability to meet the greater need for county services that often accompanies growth. And this past year, if we've seen anything else, we've seen the impact of having our health services and our schools under-resourced in a crisis. And so we should all want to prevent any unnecessary limitations on our schools and county services ability to meet our community's need.